Morning everyone. 0 degrees here in Tauranga. When I was out walking this morning it was real feel -3. It's bloody cold. Anyway, Wednesday, this is my 5th video that I've done, what I'm doing. This one's about the illusion of the calendar, follow on from yesterday's talk about keeping the same joy from the weekend into your Monday, into any day of the week. So this one's about people being controlled by the calendar, the concept that it's Wednesday, hump day. People even look back on Monday, how they wish that was still the weekend, or now they're projecting Friday, looking forward to Friday, sorry. So all I want to say is get back into the now, enjoy today, stop doing the mental time travel. When we're projecting or looking back, we're mentally leaving the present moment and wishing for something else. And then you're just leaking energy, and leaking energy takes fuel out of your tank. And as we've been discussing, you want to leave your work day with fuel in the tank, so you got energy to do other stuff for yourself. Do family stuff, walk the dog, whatever, go for a run. So one step at a time, focus on what you need to do. So for me, I know I'm going into my work site. Last couple of days we've been operating short-staffed. I don't let that frantic pressure or anyone else's hype speed or whatever it is, urgency, derail what I'm doing. I stay focused on what's in front of me, do that job as best as I can, but the focus is intentional, because if I'm focused on that, I'm not leaking my energy on anything else, anything personal in my life, anything else anyone else has got going on around me. I'm doing my job, and by focusing on that task, specific task, that keeps your core to yourself, and then time it just disappears. You're not watching the clock, and before you know it, it's dissolved and it's smoko time, or it's time to do the next task, and it just flows. So you feel at ease with yourself. The real strength is keeping it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. We all drift, but the idea is to recognize it, catch yourself doing it, drifting into the projection, wish it was the weekend, or back to Sunday or Monday. Catch yourself, come back to the now, refocus on what's in front of you. Breathe, just take a moment, breathe. Reset, go again. Remember, it's not a failure of falling off or drifting, but it's being able to catch yourself sooner to bring yourself back and focus on that moment. And the clock becomes irrelevant, because the day dissolves quite rapidly. For me, constantly people were yelling out, "Hey Dan, smoko time, lunchtime," whatever it is, because I'm just trying to focus on what I'm doing. I'm not clock watching. When you're clock watching, the time drags out and it's like, F my life, this is boring, whatever it is. But if you focus on what you're doing, and you also find you keep your joy. I could be cleaning a cabinet, brand new made cabinet. It's got dust or film that I've got to take off, but it doesn't dictate my happiness. I'm still happy. I've got a job to do. You know, might not be the most glamorous, but I do it, and I'm happy doing it. We'll go to work, we want to get paid. That fuels our machine, it pays for our lifestyle, it pays for the house, the roof over our heads. So the trick, basically what I want to say is, don't rush. That's an illusion. Rushing's an illusion. Don't let anyone pressure you into the rushing. Focus on what's in front of you, and stay calm. Don't absorb their energy. Just do what you need to do, and then move on to the next task. And that way, you know you're doing it properly. You don't have to do rework. You're not leaking energy and worry about what someone else's expectations are. You know what you're doing is right, and you're doing it properly. So no panicking if you are short-staffed. If you feel overwhelmed, just take a minute, take a breath. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Do that a couple of times. Reset. Get back into the now. Get back into the present moment. It's about becoming sovereign, and just being you. You are enough. You're not doing it for anyone else. You're enough yourself. You don't need anyone else to validate you as a person. You've got all the tools. Just slow yourself down. Stay in the moment. Be in your joy. And remember, the name of the game is don't get hooked. Or if you do get hooked, you fall off, you react. Bring yourself back to your centre as soon as possible. Reset, get back in the now. Get back to your joy. Back into the moment. Remember, it's not a failure falling off. It's just catching yourself sooner and getting out of the loop. Because when we loop, that's where we're draining energy. We want to retain our energy so we've got more to live life. Okay, you perform better in your role. You got more for outside of work as well. So anyway, remember the good, and have a good day. Cheers.